So this is a $20,000 bill, and it's worth about $228 American. This is the largest bill you can get in Guinea.
From the top of Alaska, I'm riding my motorcycle around the planet to the bottom of New Zealand. I'm calling it the Big Spiral. We're in West Africa, and this is the next day of my adventure.
Merci beaucoup. Oh, good morning from Conakry, Guinea Republic. Yes. Okay, we are on the road again. Today is border crossing day. Today we are heading into Sierra Leone. It's going to be a pretty interesting country, actually. For one, it's like an ex-British colony, so they speak English there. And two, it's meant to be exceptionally beautiful. So I'm excited to get there. But here, let me pull over a second. I just want to show you something. Let me just show you something here. It's in my tank bag. Look, it's a new drone. I got one shipped into Conakry here. Jeroen from the Netherlands. You remember he helped me with my bike there. Well, I shipped one to his place and then he shipped it to me. So I've got a new drone. I'm so happy about it. And then there's one other thing I want to talk about. So after the last video, I realized something on my bike was missing. Well, it was my license plate. My last license plate, you can see here, it's still broken. This was hitting the tire. And basically, you remember when I was riding with Sam and we cut a piece of this off? Well, when I was riding back into Conakry on that really rough road, at some point it hit and it just ripped the whole fender off along with the plate. So I ordered a new one in, and that took some convincing to get that plate, but I've got it now, and I hope it never hits the tire. I hope it never falls off again, because you know I have a history with this. I've lost my plate. I don't know, I lost it like 3 times in Canada, and then I reinforced it, and then I lost it again here. So I've got it again, and yeah. Okay, let's get going. So it was an expensive mistake, but I'm really happy to have a drone again. I feel like it's really important for this channel and this trip to have a drone, and yeah, I'm just so glad for it. But anyhow, we have 2.5 hours to get to the border with Sierra Leone, and we have to exit Conakry first too, which is kind of a one way in, one way out kind of city. So oh, we're right by the market. Wow. Oh, I stole it. Wow, look at this market. Oh, we got places to go. Sometimes you just gotta go. He appeared to have a shower cap on. Hey! I literally have my foot on his bumper and he's rolling backwards. It's not going so well here, is it? Okay, left here. Wow, this is interesting, no? Just gonna get something to drink here. Maybe here. Bonjour. Je voudrais une boisson froide. Une boisson fraise. Got myself some kind of double XL energy drink. I'll give you an update on the bike. So while I was in Conakry, I cleaned the air filter because it's been so dusty. And actually, the bike makes more power now. I guess the air filter was pretty clogged. And the bike just feels a lot better now. And also, the bike is not leaking. It's still fine. Now, I have a theory about what happened, why the case cracked. I've been thinking about it a lot. And do you remember when I did the clutch and I had this technique where I strap the wheel to the swing arm and then use that to basically allow me to break that bolt on the clutch on the other side? Well, when I do that, it tensions the chain. So basically the chain is pulling from here to the back of the sprocket there, and it's pushing. So basically what that does is squeezing the swing arm to the frame here. So it's going like this. It's creating tension this way. And what I'm thinking is that when I did that, basically it's creating a high pressure point here where the swing arm is pivoting and the sprocket. And that's actually exactly where the crack is between the swing arm and the sprocket. So I think, like a compression fracture, I squeezed the case of the motor, and that's why it cracked. Because if you remember, in Scotland, in the Hebrides, I used that technique to break that nut loose, and shortly after, the bike was leaking. I did that a number more times after that because I had clutch problems. So, and then I did it once again at Jay's place in Spain to take the sprocket off. So I'm thinking that every time I did that, I made that crack slightly worse, because after Jay's place, the leak just seemed to grow. So yeah, it was my fault. I thought I was being clever by not having to use an impact and just using what I had on hand, but it was maybe not the right choice. So anyways, we're gonna keep going into Sierra Leone, but fortunately for me, the JB weld is still holding, and hopefully the crack doesn't get worse as long as I don't use that technique anymore. Hopefully it doesn't grow. And hopefully the bike will be fine. So, but yeah, I was just really thinking about, like, how did that even happen? And then I started putting all these things together, and I realized, well, maybe it was me. So okie dokie. Just saw some bread here, but look at that tree. Just saw some bread at this Bonjour. demi-pain, s'il vous plaît?
Demi.
Oui. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va bien? So before we go here, I wanted to talk about the currency in Guinea. So this is a $20,000 bill, and it's worth about 2 euros or 2.28 American. This is the largest bill you can get in Guinea. So it creates some problems at the ATM, because if you take out, well, the max you can take out is about $70 US, and it gives you a stack of bills like this. So the problem is the ATM can only distribute so many bills. So then you go to these ATMs, and basically there's a lineup, because everybody's going to the ATM and they're doing like 4 or 5 transactions to get enough money out, because I don't know, they're running businesses or whatever. When I went to the ATM, I did it like 3 times, you know, so I get like around 200 US, something like this. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. Now we're heading into Sierra Leone, and I'm not sure what the situation is there exactly, but I saw my app, there's 2 different currencies, so they might have changed the currencies around to kind of solve this problem. But the older currency, that $20,000 bill, translates to like 50,000 of the Sierra Leone currency. But then I also converted it to the other version of the currency, and it was like $2 something. So anyhow, we're really close to the border now. So I'll be exchanging that currency for the Sierra Leone currency. I'm not sure what they're going to give me. But anyways, yeah, I thought it was interesting to tell you, because yeah, if I go to the ATM, often the ATMs are just out of money, because everybody's just taking out these big wads of cash, and I guess they can only hold so much cash. And yeah, it's just like one of the quirks of Guinea. The other day I was at the ATM, and this guy's basically, he spoke French, but he said, "Can you help me?" It was his first time. He must have been like in his early 20s, something like this. It was his first time using an ATM. And he asked me, like, "Can you help me?" And I thought it was so charming that he would trust me enough to, oh, what are we doing here? Go this way? That he would trust me to to show him how to use the ATM. And yeah, I found that so endearing. And I'm like, just really nice guys. And yeah, so I showed him, yeah, you just put your secret code in and pick the account and how much you want. And yeah, it really made me smile. It really made me smile. Okay, I think we're at the border here. I just have to money changer probably. I don't want to change money till I get to the other side, because there could be some expenses. Look for immigration, douane, customs. What's up, restaurant? Ooh, that's probably nice to be sprayed by that water. Okay, alright, we got a lineup of trucks. This is a good sign. You can see the line on my map here where the border is. Whoa, whoa. This way? Okay. Oh, I'm crossing in already. I have to stamp out of Guinea, no? There's all these trucks coming the other way now, so I wonder if my map, I've already crossed into Sierra Leone. My map might not be accurate. Bonjour. Où est immigration Guinea? Ici? Okay, merci beaucoup. We got these fixer guys already.
Immigration.
Immigration ici?
Oui, ici.
Ah, ici.
Là-bas.
Ok, merci.
Bienvenue.
Changing money?
Yeah.
Yeah, one sec. How much you give me for this?
For this,
Yeah. Guinea.
Salomon,
Okay. Can you do 1.8?
you only want to do
Yeah?
bring
Okay. What's that?
This thing.
You want to count?
400 000.
5,
500 000.
500 000, 66, 67, 68 500. 1 848 000. Tout ça là. 20,
Non, en plus, en
40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 10, ça c'est 800 000. Ça c'est 50 000.
Okay.
1 850 000.
Okay. Merci beaucoup. C'est bon?
Okay.
How come nobody speaks English?
You speak English now?
I speak English, yes. So is this new note?
Yeah, it is a new note.
New note,
Yeah, the
okay,
new
okay.
president that we have, Madabio.
Because it used to have 3 zeros.
No, they condemn the 3 zeros.
They remove, yeah.
Yeah, from these 10 loans, they condemn the zeros.
Okay, okay.
They put it 1 0.
All right.
That this one is 10,000 loans.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Correct.
All right. All right.
Understood?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, man.
What's that?
Ici. Ici. You are using ici.
What kind of eSIM is it?
Alright,
Orange? How much is it?
it is 50 Leon, sir.
50 Leon.
Sir.
And then can you load orange money on it?
Yeah, you can load orange money in it.
All right, let's buy an eSIM. So it's 50?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and then you add some money. I want big data.
Big data.
Yeah.
Come with the money, let me buy it to go first.
Okay, where are we going?
Let's go there.
Where do we go? Hey, I bring my bike here. No, I bring my bike. I don't leave my bike.
Bossman, I want this motorbike.
You want it?
I want to buy this motorbike.
Oh, I need it though.
How much? 1,000 million?
I don't know.
Because
I don't sell, not for sale.
are you not for sale?
No.
Okay.
So are you going back with it?
I want this.
I go to South Africa.
Oh, South Africa.
Yeah. That's right. Maybe I park here.
079 03
Yeah.
94
Yeah.
87.
It's good.
You go option 4, just 630 gig.
Yep. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Is that any good for the poor?
Hmm?
Is that any good for the poor?
Any money for the poor?
Yeah.
You're doing well here. keep your service up
Okay.
and be professional, and lots of people come to you. Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay.
God bless you.
Yeah, you too. Okay, well that was relatively painless. I got my SIM card done, got my money changed. It helps a lot to know how the SIM stuff works. Because I remember in Senegal I kind of got scammed on the SIM situation, but now I understand how these plans work, and they work the same in all the country. Welcome to Sierra Leone. Okay, so what does that mean? I think it means it's country number 22? 23? I can't remember anymore. I'm so bad. Anyhow, we gotta head inland a bit for about 2 hours, and we'll be at our destination. I don't understand. A lot of these roadblocks that I can just roll around. There's a child controlling the gate. Merci beaucoup. Or why am I speaking in French? Thank you very much. No. I don't even know what that is. Hi. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, peanuts actually? No. No. Sorry. No. Where am I gonna put that? No, it's okay. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Oh, I keep speaking French. I'm just default French, even though I'm a terrible French speaker. Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, a little hot.
Welcome to Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much. I just arrived today. All right, thank you. Hello.
Friend.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good.
Everything.
Very good. A little warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Welcome to Makeni. Here we are, St. Joseph's School for the Hearing Impaired. This is my accommodation for the night. And apparently it's also a school. Hello. Go this way? Okay. Thank you. I don't know where to go exactly, but...
Modern girls, make it fast. I really have the song stuck in my head now. Yeah, I had to play it back a few times to make that sequence all the way here, and I listened to it probably 4 or 5 times on the way here. So, yeah, love that song though. Yeah, so we are in Sierra Leone, and actually, this place is so cool. Yeah, I'll just show you the room quick. So it's like, yeah, just really basic, but the important thing is that up there. I splurged for the AC. It's just so hot on the bike, and I'm just like, it's so nice to have AC. But yeah, it's so good to have a desk, and then I've already had a shower, and yeah, it's just really simple, but honestly, I'm loving it. And but yeah, I guess it's a Catholic school. Here, let's go inside. There's Cowie down there. But I guess it's a Catholic school for the hearing impaired. So, and if you look down there, there's the sign for it. And they have lots of kids around. Anyhow, beautiful little place, and yeah, it's just I don't know, good vibes for sure. All right, so map time. So this morning we started in Conakry, and we just rode down the road, and then right here we crossed into Sierra Leone, and then at this intersection we took a left, and we are here in Makeni. I'm not sure if I said that right. And actually, just around the corner here, we are country number 23. I can never remember as I'm riding what country number we're in, but it's number 23. So yeah, I think they'll start clicking up pretty fast here because we got a lot of small little countries coming, and yeah, it's quite a few already, isn't it? So earlier today I was talking about currency, and so this is the Leone, basically the new version. The old version had 3 zeros on the end, so this used to say 20,000 on it. Now it just says 20. And basically this is because this currency is devalued so much, a bit like the Guinean franc. But yeah, this is the biggest denomination in the country, and it's worth about 85 cents USD. So that's why I have this giant stack of them. And every time I pay for something, I'm like counting, like I'm just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200, kind of thing. So, yeah, it's basically this is all mismanagement, really, by the government and just the situation the countries are in. And the sad thing is all the people living here, if they had saved up money, well, all the money they had saved up over time becomes less and less valued. So, for example, if you had $100 US in 2000 and it devalued like the Leone has, well, you would still have $100 US, but you would only have the buying power of about $10. So that $100 in today's money would only allow you to buy like a McDonald's meal, basically. So yeah, that's kind of the crazy thing about a lot of these African countries. They've had some major issues with the value of their currency. And if you remember, in Senegal, we were using the CFA. So actually, I have some here. So this is the CFA, and a lot of African countries share this currency. So that's why I've kept it, because when I get to Cote d'Ivoire, I can use that currency again, and so it doesn't make sense to change it. So it's a bit like the euro in that it's shared across multiple countries. Both Guinea and Sierra Leone at one point had options to adopt the CFA, but they didn't. And that was probably a pretty big mistake, because the currency would have been a lot more stable than the currencies within the countries. So yeah, it's I don't know, just coming from the West, you know, our currencies are fairly stable, and we don't worry about them too much. But here it becomes a really big deal when all the money you've saved becomes worth 10% of what it was, you know,
anyways, these are kind of the things I'm thinking about as I'm riding down the highway, and I just thought I'd share that situation with you. But anyways, yeah, we are in Sierra Leone, and yeah, I'm excited to be here. I got a couple cool things planned to do here, and so yeah, we'll see you in the next video, and maybe what should I tell you now? Oh, I put my Instagram on the screen. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, there's a you can see what my handles are for those. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.